Hey, so we're going to make a pancake wreath on the 10-inch frame. Hi, this is Melissa, Coach Melissa from Sincerely Creative Mom, hanging out with you today on the How to Make Wreaths group. I usually have things pre-cut and ready to go. We're just finishing off these ribbons. I'm working with the 4-inch ribbon here today that matches the sign so perfectly. I love this ribbon. I love the sign. I'm just dovetailing those. So here we're going to do the 10-inch frame. I'm only going to use the notches on the outside. So this is a 10-inch frame. It still has 12 spots for our pipe cleaners. But for this particular piece, we're going to use just the outside. We're going to go right on the outside only. This is going to be on a 10-inch frame. And I'm actually going to put the 4-inch on the top. I've never done that before. We're going to see how that looks too, just to be just a little different. Nice big, they're 16 inches long on the ribbon. So 10-inch frame, right? Still want to make the overall wreath at least 22 inches wide. I just decided that I wasn't going to ruffle right up the center. I was going to ruffle off to the side. So we're going to ruffle just slightly off to the side here. That's going to give you a nice big, all the way, come on, all the way, all the way, all the way. It's going to give us a nice big ruffle coming out there, taking up lots of space. I'm going to pull that right in. Nice and tight there. And then that little piece, I'm just going to overlap it just to kind of really to keep it in place. Okay, it's not doing anything else as far as design goes. This is just going to kind of help keep our big piece in place. Okay. The one thing about these is that, you know, even it is one layer of mesh. It gets put together so quickly. It's all kind of crazy, right? It's totally good. It's totally good. We're going to take that ribbon, bring it right off the edge here. It's going to come right out to the edge, still letting you see that border. And push that in. There we go. Nice kind of funnel there. Love, love, love that. Still peeking through. A nice little bed for it to lay on. So 20 inches on the mesh for this. And 16 inches on the ribbon. Nice little fan action going, pulling those apart so they're kind of meeting each other. You can see all those ribbons. See, now that's going to kind of come right over that, and then our bow is going to sit here and kind of cover. I like that. I like that. I am going to do it this way. Okay, let me just grab this. And this is going to be about, ooh, it's big, 7 inches. Squeeze that in there. Now I'll use a bow maker. I feel like I got it. It's just so much easier. How much do I have left here? Not a whole ton. Let's see what we're working with. I'm going to be really careful which way those pumpkins go in the end here. So I'm going to I want to make sure that that tail comes down and those pumpkins are going to be looking at me the right way, right? I'm going to get one coming down like that. So that'll be coming right down in the center. I'm just going to come down here like this. Now, obviously don't have to use the rest, but why not? And then a little bow, a little loopy here. Using up the rest. This is going to have a nice big kind of gigantic bow. A little different than what we normally do here. These are going to be about the same size loops. Lift that right up, push. Nice and tight, nice big giganto bow. Go further, we're going to pull all these down, dovetail all of our ends. So again, with the one layer of ribbon and mesh, definitely goes a little bit faster to create. One thing I did on purpose, I left the first layer much bigger than I normally would, and that second layer I'm going to leave right on top, and then this next layer I'm just going to go right side to side. I've never done that before, but I thought it would look a little cute. Turns out it does. Okay, so it's right on top, so you can just see that black and white kind of coming out of the... That's cute! Okay, and then we'll put that right on the top. First, we're going to add this to our wreath. I do need a little bit of padding back here. So this is just a little bit of padding. So because you're not going to see these, I'm not really too concerned about the color. Not that I like to do not coordinating, because, you know, a little bit looks a little bit better, but purple's fine. I'm just going to add these to the back. And then what I'll do is I'm going to make sure I hide at least 4. Okay, that's definitely my goal all the time. And so that's going to go right just like that. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm going to put those pipe cleaners in, but they're not going to secure or do anything with them. I just want to put them through the mesh so I can have them ready. Put this one right through that hole there. Still going right through the mesh. There, just like that. Nice and tight. We'll wind that up, cut it off, and hide it. Make sure I'm going good here. I'm going to try to put this one right through that hole here to help keep it in place. There we go, nice and tight. Perfection on there, nice and tight. Then take our bow, which seems to be an oversized bow, that's fine. And I'm going to put it right through here. I actually just caught the hole that was right there on the frame, actually. I pulled it through there. I'm going to stick it through and turn it over for you to see. It just happened to be right where that hole was. Totally squished, but we're going to get that back to normal. Just 1 minute. Come bringing that down, side to side, right on top of one another. right on top of one another. Super duper duper cute. Love it. Very cute.